Okay, James, heading into the home stretch, Kamala Harris tonight. Man, I got to tell you, I can't think of anything that's gone wrong in the first 3 days. I think it's been everything they could have hoped for. But a lot depends on how she does, Kamala Harris does tonight.
Well, what I would say is this. You'd expect me to, but it's true. Bill Clinton is the greatest convention speaker that ever spoke at conventions. If you look at the longevity in the number of conventions he addressed, it started out pretty bad in 1988 in Atlanta.
So great.
But after that, it's been pretty good. Kind of my favorite image was Walsh's kid, like crying, saying, "That's my dad."
Yeah.
I mean, when you contrast that with J.D. Vance, I know it's vice president, but you can't buy that.
Yeah, no, there've been some wonderful moments. I mean, the parents of the hostage over in Gaza were moving. I think some of the former Trump Republicans
Right.
Were really, really good, and I thought that people like Wes Moore were quite good. Not everyone agrees, and I think, not surprisingly, Michelle and Barack Obama hit it out of the park. But a lot depends on Kamala Harris tonight.
Yeah, I mean there's that,
Right.
and everything else, and I mean this is her moment. I think she'll do great, but I got to tell you that she's got a pretty good table set for her here.
Boy, you're absolutely right. I mean, you couldn't. I guess it was Mitch Landrieu who said we're down at the 2. Man, that team really got her down to the 2, and now all she got to do is put it across.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we had a great podcast from here. I mean, we're a bit cautious here. It's 11 o'clock on Thursday. There's more football left to play, but as right now, it's just hard to be down, to feel anything but good about this convention.
I said this is my 24th convention, and I love going to the floor because I love talking to people, if you go to the right delegations at least, and I've never seen a more exuberant, happy group. And in part that's, James, because they were so down 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the change. I mean, by Obama they were inspired, but this is, a happy group, and I think there wasn't hubris. It was just they feel good, and that's a good thing in politics, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The example I use, if you have an infected wisdom tooth and to take it out, you feel better than you ever thought you could possibly feel in your life.
Right.
But I don't know if you're any better off than someone that didn't have the infected wisdom tooth. You're just feeling a lot better because you felt so bad. And I think that what makes the mood so good is the change in mood.
Right.
I guess that's right. I think you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I think you're right. Boy, and we have had one great week. I mean, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch Landrieu, Roy Cooper, those pollsters, those state chairs, those two, black
and Justin
leaders.
and
I mean, it's just been fabulous. So
what a week.
Be back with our regular podcast next Thursday.
Okay, thank you.